As far as us right now as a staff, we're going to take a short break, and everybody it's been quite a year. It really has, and we really have not stopped 1 second. We went from the national championship game, boom, right on the road, and we have not stopped. So we're going to take a few days. Most of the staff's going to go out and snow ski and try not to hurt each other. If you want a great classic YouTube video, you want to see Robbie Caldwell going down the slopes. That is a beautiful thing to see. And with Coach Venables, just stay behind him. Do not be in front of him. It's dangerous. So we're going to have a lot of fun, and everybody will kind of have a few days, and we're going to come back next week. And, man, we're going to get ready to charge back up the mountain. That's the biggest thing. I can't wait to get started with this 2016 team. We're already off to a great start with our 2017 class. And, we've got a lot to do as a staff, studying ourselves, the quality control. We're already in the process as coaches going through that and really trying to dig deep and see all the things that we did good, and there's a lot of that, but the things that we didn't do so well, how do we improve that? That's what it's about every year, and, that's what we'll go to work on. We're going to start spring ball February 29th, so it's a quick turnaround for us. We'll come back from our break, and we'll get involved in our all-in program with our players, get plugged in with them, and look forward to that. And, again, spring ball will crank up. We'll have our spring game April the 9th, and, can't wait to get going. So with that, I'll take your questions.
Yeah, well, you mentioned transparency in the recruiting process. How hard is it now with all the pomp and circumstance around recruiting? I mean, a kid today committed jumping out of an airplane.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you serious?
I swear, yeah. How hard is it to sort of...
Where'd he go?
Ole Miss.
Whew. Wow.
Yeah. to, just sort of like de-recruit them, as they say, and make them understand, that everything that went into it is not reality.
Yeah, I think that's to each his own. I mean, all I can tell you is how we do things here, and you can talk to any of the guys that we recruit. I'm very upfront. I'm very transparent as far as, we work hard, we recruit them hard. We make sure when they come here they have a great time, but we work really hard in making sure they know exactly what it's going to be like when they get here. That's just what we do. That's how we do it. I lay the whole program out. I go through the whole program A to Z, what the expectations are. If you're not going to class, you're not playing. I'm very open in that regard because I don't want anybody coming here for the wrong reasons. So we don't really have to deal with that a whole lot, to be honest with you. I'm probably the biggest de-recruiter of all. The coaches bring them to my office. It's sometimes they're probably holding their breath a little bit when they come in there. But that's just what I believe in. I just want everybody to know this is who we are, and if it's for you, great. If it's not, listen. There's a better spot for you. Everybody has to make their decisions for their own reasons, and so again, that's why it's so exciting to me, because I know these 23 guys right here. They came here for the right reasons, and they want to be a part of it, and that's exciting. That never gets old. It really doesn't. And I think our staff has done a great job, again, as we have built our program in really getting good people. Really getting good people. That again, Christian Wilkins, he's a great young man that just happens to be a good football player, and that is so much fun to be around every single day. This kid, he's exhausting his opportunity. He just loves every second of it. And, oh, by the way, he just happens to be a great defensive tackle. And that's what makes it fun. And I think our staff has done a good job in evaluating and bringing in the right guys that fit the Clemson culture.
You kind of touched on it earlier, but how's the success you guys have enjoyed on the field the last 4 or 5 years and when you got here? How has that allowed you guys to expand the footprint to Kansas and Hawaii and up north?
Well, we're always going to win from the inside out. Always. We're always going to win right here in South. If we're going to have a great program, we got to be great in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida. That's where it starts for us. We recruit Georgia and South Carolina, North Carolina as one big state. We really put a lot of manpower, a lot of legs on the ground there in recruiting, and that's the heart of our program, and always will be. But as we have built our program and have had success, and you've seen our brand grow nationally, we get people calling us. You know, we're not just going to go on wild goose chases. You know, there's plenty of good players out there, but all of a sudden you have a kid like Christian Wilkins, for example, that hey, are you interested? He's one of the top players. We're going to recruit the best players, and hey, are you interested? Absolutely. And all of a sudden now they're not just interested; they're coming down. And then once we get a guy on campus, we know we have a shot. People are going to like Clemson, and so that's really you know what it boils down to. You know, same thing like you referenced Pagano. When Brent first came to me about Pagano, I'm like, what, do you just want a recruiting trip to Hawaii or something? I said, we're not getting that kid from Hawaii. And he's like, no, I'm serious. His mom wants to talk to you, and you know, they want to come south. And we were one of the schools that was going to make the tour, you know, and they went to probably 10 schools. And I mean, he was going to come and play in the Southeast somewhere. That's what he wanted to do. And we just happened to be one of the schools that they wanted to check out. And again, the reason for that is because of how our brand has grown and the success that we've had. And as he went through that, this is the place that he felt was best for him. So it certainly has impacted the overall reach of our program. But at the end of the day, you know, we've got to get them on campus. And so it's allowed us to really, truly recruit the best of the best. But sometimes, you know, you have a kid that's in California, and maybe he's a great player, but he's not interested in Clemson, or we can't get him on campus, or he's not the right fit. But we're going to always build our program from the inside out.